As a personal trainer, if you're providing dietary advice to help your clients achieve their goals, then there's one thing you should know. No diet will work for everyone, and no diet will work forever. In this video, we're going to discuss why it's important for all of your clients to cycle their diet. What's up everybody, I'm Stefan from thefitnessboss.com, helping you take hold of those 166 hours that your clients try to undo when they're not training with you. We publish brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, we'd greatly appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and leave your comments below and let us know what you think. In today's video, we're going to discuss why there's no such thing as a perfect diet and why all of your clients should cycle their diet. Now here's why it's so important for your clients to cycle their diet. Our bodies naturally cycle between anabolic and catabolic phases, and they do this day to day, week to week, month to month, even season to season. Now, during an anabolic phase, this is when the body rebuilds itself. So anabolic means to synthesize a more complex molecule from smaller, less complex molecules. So during the anabolic phase, we can think of that as the rebuilding phase. And then we have the catabolic phase. Now, during catabolic phase, in bodybuilding, catabolic is seen as this critical sin, must be avoided at all costs. However, during catabolic phase is when the body detoxifies, cleanses, kills cancer cells, reduces inflammation, and improves insulin sensitivity, leptin sensitivity, and so forth. So a whole host of positive metabolic adaptations take place while you're in a catabolic phase, just like a whole host of positive metabolic adaptations take place while you're in an anabolic phase. So during anabolic phase, metabolism goes up, energy goes up, you're able to put on more muscle mass, you're able to increase your sex drive. All of those things happen during the anabolic phase. However, when you stay in any one phase too long, each phase also has negative metabolic associations or adaptations associated with it. So for example, if you stay in anabolic phase too long, because you're constantly synthesizing new tissue, you will start to develop toxicity, you start to develop inflammation, you start to develop insulin resistance, you start to develop leptin resistance, and you'll just start to feel generally sluggish, puffy, and inflamed. So if you're in the gym training, all of a sudden you're no longer getting the same pumps, your strength is not going up day to day, your lean muscle tissue is not going up, and you're becoming progressively more and more anabolic in fat cells versus your muscle cells. So if you stay too long actually in an anabolic phase, what will happen is over time you'll end up looking like Jabba the Hutt. Okay, and that's why I see a lot of bodybuilders who stay in anabolic phase for too long, they age prematurely. So you've seen some bodybuilders at 25 years old, they look like 40. Because it's always about anabolic, trying to stimulate those anabolic pathways, but that can have a detrimental effect on the body. Now at the same time, if we stayed in catabolic phase for too long, initially, like I said, there's all these positive effects associated with catabolic phase. So for example, fat loss is a catabolic activity. During catabolic phase, when we mobilize fat for energy. And initially when we go into catabolic phase, like I said, we allow detoxification, we reduce inflammation, we improve insulin sensitivity, all of those things happen. However, if we stay in catabolic phase for too long, what happens is the body goes into a chronically destructive state. Okay, so there's a great catabolic or turnover of tissue in the body, and not just lean muscle tissue, but also connective tissue, organ tissue, and so forth. So the longer we stay in that catabolic phase, we start to become increasingly more catabolic in muscle tissue. The body starts to preserve fat tissue, our energy levels plummet, our sex drive plummets, and we start to feel depleted. So if you stay too long in the catabolic phase, that can also age the body prematurely. And that's why I see some yogis or people that are always about cleansing or detoxing, always in catabolic phase. Or you see this a lot with people that they're chronically dieting, so they're always reducing carbs, or they're always reducing fats, or even sometimes protein, and their body's in the chronic state of catabolism. Your body's basically turning over tissue, so that will age the body prematurely as well. So here's the thing you need to know. The longer you stay in any given phase, the more the body will adapt to the positive adaptations, okay, and you'll start to accumulate the negative adaptations. And that's why you can't stay on one diet for too long. You need to cycle between these building or anabolic phases and the catabolic phases or the detox phases, okay? And that's why your diet needs to vary day to day, week to week, but also more importantly, month to month. On a longer scale, you need to have periods where the body can rebuild itself, and you need to have periods where the body can detoxify and cleanse. And both are very important. And that's why if you try to stay on one diet all the time, you're going to accumulate all the negative effects of diet, adapt to all the positives. So just to recap, our body naturally cycles through anabolic and catabolic phases. Both are equally important, and if we stay too long in one phase, we accumulate all the negative aspects of that phase. If we stay too long in the other phase, we accumulate all the negative aspects in that phase. So it's important to cycle our diet for that particular reason. And that will do it for today's video. We'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Fitness Boss channel. We post new videos like this every week, providing you with practical tips and tools to help get ahead with business building, client training, and social media. Today, we talked about why no diet will work forever and why all of your clients should cycle their diet. If you've got any questions or comments, make sure to leave a comment below, as we would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.